guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Cara. I am 22 and I am from Melbourne, and thank you so much for joining me in this video today. I'm really excited for this video because I am part of my first ever blog tour, and that is We Are Okay by Nina LaCour. I am part of the blog tour by Australian YA bloggers and the University of Queensland Press, so make sure you check out the links below where you can purchase this book and all the other links, and as well on the screen right now I will put all the other bloggers, Instagrammers and YouTubers who are also taking part of this tour. They're going all week long, so today it is my day, so I thought I'd share with you my thoughts on this book. So without further ado, let's get into it. So I'm just going to read the blurb for you first so you just get like a gist of what the book's about. You go through life thinking there's so much you need, until you leave with only your phone, your wallet and a picture of your mother. Marion hasn't spoken to anyone from her old life since the day she left everything behind. No one knows the truth about those final weeks, not even her best friend Mabel. But even thousands of miles away from the California coast, at college in New York, Marion still feels the pull of her life and the tragedy she's tried to outrun. Now months later, alone in an empty dorm for winter break, Marion waits. Mabel is coming to visit, and Marion will be forced to face everything that's been left unsaid and finally confront the loneliness that has made a home in her heart. I'm just gonna say, one thing that really drew me in about this book was the cover. This cover is absolutely beautiful. The inside of the book's even designed beautifully, like, you know, she's there for winter break, so you got the snow. And one thing that was a bit strange that I noticed, the pages are really nice and thick. The pages felt really nice to read. But this was such a lovely story about Marion and Mabel, and it talks about how grief can be dealt with in so many different ways, and how there's not one way to grieve somebody. And the author actually wrote this after her grandfather died, so you can understand the impact and stuff that's gone through into this book. But I really agree with it because, oh, you know, I've lost people in my life, very close people, and there is not just one way that someone grieves. Some people grieve in sadness, in anger, in lots of different things. So one thing about this book as well, it is really representational of different cultures and sexualities and stuff. So there is a lesbian couple in this, and just finding out about their story and how they fit together, and how when Mabel comes to visit Marion, you know and you understand why she's done what she's done. You realize the impact that her life has had on her up to this moment, and I really felt sorry for Marion. Her life has been really kind of in shambles, and then she had this big discovery where everything just crashed and fell down, and she never had a chance to think about it. Her life was suddenly put into focus and perspective, and then she had to, you know, move for college. She all of a sudden had all these things happening, but she never had time to grieve, and that's kind of caught up with her when Mabel and Marion are together. And it's just like this big, I feel like it's a big weight lifted off her shoulders when she's finally able to talk about what's gone on with someone who knows her past, and not just someone who's knowing her from college. I have not read any of Nina's books before. I'm not sure if she has any other books or she's written anything else. Nope, she has. But I really enjoyed her writing style. It flowed really well. I liked how we didn't get the characters smack bang into the middle of their life. We kind of had a introduction into them first and what was going on, and then we were introduced into the background of the story, and so on and so forth. If you guys want to read this book, I highly recommend it. It's a really nice short read. It's not a thick book. It was only 234 pages, so I mean, I read it in 2 days, and that's pretty quick for me as I'm not a really fast reader. But if you want to pick it up, I'll make sure to leave the purchase links down below. Thank you so much to AusYA bloggers and the University of Queensland Press for allowing me to be part of this blog tour. And as I said, if you want to see who is part of this book tour as well for this week, I'll put all their links below, as well as a picture on the screen now, so you can follow along. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Give it a big thumbs up, and I'll see you all in another video next week. Bye!